This is Josiah Plays Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, we're going to do this Happy Together quest. This is our neighbor Barry, who's apparently very depressed, and we're going to talk to him.
Barry? Am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V, your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gonk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
Oh,
I
shit.
remember. What do you want?
Hey, Barry. Sadly, I don't have enough strength to pick this option. If he loses his apartment, he could always get a job as a barista. Yes.
Just want to talk, that's all. I know it's what you need right now, even if you don't want to admit it. I can't turn back time for you, but I can sit next to you and listen. Remind you that you're not in this alone.
Now hold on a sec. We barely know each other and you just rock up here talking to me about my problems. Where'd you get the idea something with me was up? You watching me? Someone send you?
Alright, you got me. Your friends asked me to drop in on you, so I thought, hey, why not? He's a stand-up guy. Who cares if he has shitty taste when it comes to street traders?
Come back just to get your ass kicked? Man, you really know how to cheer a guy up. Maybe those two asshats really are worried about me. Alright, come on in. Want to talk, so let's talk.
Oh yeah, now I can loot Barry's apartment. Hey Barry, I just came in to take a shit in here. You mind if I use your toilet, Barry? I know my apartment's just a few feet away, but, you know, I don't want to stink my place up. Know what I'm saying, Barry? I'm gonna see what's going on in your computer, Barry. Just calm down.
Leave it, alright?
Beer? From Juan Mendez to Barry Lewis. Barry, what the hell are you babbling about? Pull yourself together, Choom. A guy's gotta be tough, especially in this goddamn city. Remember, Mendez is the cop that stand out in the hall. I don't know what kind of telenovelas you've been watching, but this sad sack bullshit ends now. You and I are going for a beer. How's this Thursday? Nadia Petrova's the other cop that's out there. Everything alright? Hey Barry, just wanted to check in, see if everything's okay. The way you just quit all of a sudden, was that because of Andrew? I'm sure he was a great guy and all, but life goes on. There are lots of good people out there. Who's going to protect them if hard-working blues like you go quitting the force? Nadia. Barry, how come you're not answering? You don't talk to anyone, you don't go out. You can't blame a person for thinking the worst. You still worried about all that, you know, stuff? Don't you think you're overreacting just a teeny bit? Nadia. From Barry to Nadia. I don't want to talk to any of you. Tell Mendez to stop trying to call me. Report number 17345. On 12/03/2076, the remains of one Rudolph Franz were found in a dumpster on Santa Maria Street. The victim had been conducting an independent media investigation into the black market for trauma team patients' data. The body was found with multiple stab wounds in the back. Another suicide. Status. Investigation discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. Notes blank. Between the days of 1/15/2077 and 1/20/2077, more than a dozen individuals from the ages of 5 and 13 were killed in Arroyo District. All victims showed signs of severe radiation sickness, most likely due to playing with unmarked radioactive waste from the nearby power plant. An inquest has been opened into corporate negligence on the part of Petrochem. Status: inquest discontinued by order of NCPD Chief of Police. So, you're starting to see every time they're investigating something that is against the corporations, they just cancel the investigations, and probably this was starting to get to Barry. From the night of 2/21/2077 until the morning of 2/22/2077, 3 Valentino's gang members suspected of murdering the journalist Rudolf Franz, that's from this case, escaped from cell D14. For unspecified reasons, all prison guards due to be present at the scene had been requested to report to NCPD Chief of Police. Status: investigation discontinued by NCPD Chief of Police. This is a really useful police force. Notes: at Barry Lewis, stop digging through old cases. It's for your own good. So he was actually trying to do his job, and they're like, nope. The Max Tack Way by Matthias Maddox. Forward to the second edition. I was fortunate, after publishing the first edition of this book, to meet many people with fascinating stories. I spoke with people who lost loved ones at the hands of cyberpsychos. I met the relatives of people whom I shot. Needless to say, not every conversation ended on good terms. After some time, I learned what questions to expect from my readers. Have you ever been shot? Yes, and I've lost count. Who was the most difficult person to kill/arrest? The 2063 Golden Springs Mall killer. More titanium bone and synth skin than man. What causes cyberpsychosis? I'll let you know when I find out. Then, at a book signing in Haywood, I was asked a question I had never heard before. Is there anything that keeps me awake at night? After a moment's reflection, I realized the answer was yes. Perhaps most surprisingly, however, it was not nightmares of eviscerated cyberpsycho victims, nor the shrieks and cries of my squad mates as they burned alive. Cruel as it may sound, I grew used to that. It was just part of the job. No, what caused my heart to pound as I lie in bed late at night is the thought that one day I, too, could succumb to cyberpsychosis. The amount of cyberware I have incorporated into my body is substantial, far more than most. I tried to drown the human parts of me that fear, that doubt. I am aware just how fragile my humanity is, that piece of myself deep within that makes me who I am. One poorly clipped neuron, one hormonal overdose, and that piece may disappear forever, leaving behind an automaton with only one desire, to kill. In truth, I forced my mind to race so I would not have to confront these thoughts. Today, I still struggle with these demons, but I have asked my wife to keep a loaded pistol in her bedside table. If I begin to scream or rant incoherently in the middle of the night, I instructed her to empty the entire clip between my eyes. At first she objected, but our love is strong. It is thanks to my loving wife's promise that I have never slept as soundly as I do now. Well, that's kind of grim. Kind of grim. Do bad, be bad, do bad, feel fucking good. Chromanticore. Alright, let's just chill, Barry.
I lost someone close to me too. A damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. This about Andrew? They, told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about
Bad choice
Petrova
of
and
words.
Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes, according to him.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Does it matter? Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and the niche will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams, about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know? He was the last living record of those times.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
If he felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
We need to investigate further about this Andrew. Barry Lewis. Oh, there's a $10 reward for... Why is he wanted? It doesn't even have any crimes listed. Still, $10 is $10. You know what I mean? Looks like... some kind of questionable aquarium. I don't see any fish. He's got some disinfecting wipes. But are they Dureco wipes? That's the question. Find Andrew's niche at the columbarium. I don't see anything about Andrew in here. You want me to hack your security monitor, sir? I don't think he wants me to. So, optionally, I can go to the columbarium where all the... Now I can immediately go and talk to the cops again and basically end the quest, but it won't have nearly as good of an outcome as if I investigate this Andrew shit further beforehand. So I'm not going to talk to those cops right now. Got anything I can sell that I want to sell? Looks like I've already done all the selling. Oh shit, whatever. Give me that back. I don't want to sell that. Back in my apartment. Do I want to wear a linen keffiyeh in the top-selling color? Looks kind of badass, but not with that jacket. Doesn't fit that jacket. 8 square glasses. Shabby hooded cutoff, high tensile cutout tank, some sturdy sin fiber pleated pants. Dureco wipe. I got one of those that I'm gonna sell. Because if I end up with any dupes in my clothing collection, dupes, and it's all about selling the extra ones. They're only worth $3 though. How come it says 104? But then I get it in my inventory and it's worth 3. I call bullshit. Well, I'll disassemble them. If I put this on with a gas mask, how does it look? Looks like I'm ready for the fucking apocalypse. Dureco wipes. Apparently there's some way to get a cat in this, but I don't know how. I never managed to find a cat. I mean, there is that one cat in the alley behind Misty's shop and you can pet it, but I don't know how to get it to come be your pet or whatever. If that's even the cat.
Imalak.
Alright, so we've talked to Barry.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City.
You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
God damn it, Mendez.
Arguing with you is pointless. You started.
Inventor of the spell mending.
At all things, nature comes first. From the very first stages of
Who do I spy? A happy new gun owner, I hope.
No, he doesn't have a quest for me yet. We've already heard that one. Oh, shit.
MS is one of the few diseases that cannot be cured by replacing the affected. But the experts at Biodyne have created nanites that, when injected
Nanites.
spinal cord,
If he gets really drunk and goes on a fixing spree, it would be a mender bender. What?
listed at €700,000.
We're at water.
For the second second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the remnants of Atlantic City continues to rage on. The 10,000-acre dumping ground ranks among the world's largest and contains both toxic and
So I guess we'll go find Andrew's niche next. The Columbarium's in North Oak, and as you go there multiple times, I mean, you can keep going back multiple times in the game, and more people will be dead. You know, different characters, lots of characters that you meet in the game can die, and then you can find their little memorials there at the thing. Saburo's dog tag. Never found any use for Saburo's dog tag in my last game. I just carried it around forever.
Fantastic.
People get out of the... Across the bridge to Japantown, then up into North Oak, which is like the fancy hills where the rich people live, like the super rich people.
Hey!
Look, it's all those drinks I had at fucking Jackie's Ofrenda. I did have a lot of drinks. Hey, what's up, Amaranth? Welcome back. There's the North Oak sign. It's like the Hollywood sign. Here's the weird Phoenix bird statue. So they don't have a regular cemetery here, they just have this. Apparently they cremate everyone and then they just inter their ashes in these little niches. And most...
Why? Why can't I talk to her?
Because Mom got really sick and had to leave. But I know she's watching you from on high and that she loves you very much.
Preston says that his dad died, and he can still see him and talk to him whenever he wants.
Talking about the relic.
Because Preston's dad, he didn't go to heaven like your mom.
Preston says his dad is in an even better place than heaven. He's at Arasaka.
Sweetie.
And he said if we had more money, then Mom could also be at Arasaka instead of in heaven. And then we could go and see her together every day.
Honey, I'm sorry.
Now the haves and the have-nots even affects your afterlife. See, here's the dead mayor's thing. Lucius Ryan, he just died. A great man of the people. Jackie Wells. Good night, sweet prince. We found Jackie's... Jackie's niche. Arthur Jenkins, committed to the corporation, loyal until the very end. I don't remember who Arthur Jenkins is. There's Johnny Silverhand's body. Robert John Linder, a son of a bitch who never gave up, a legend among legends. Alt Cunningham, never fade away. The Alt Cunningham was his girlfriend. Technically, they're both still alive, in a sense, in that both of them, their digital minds still exist, even though their bodies died. Roy Batty, here's a reference to Blade Runner. With the dove, all these moments will be lost in time like tears in the rain. That's like one of the things Roy Batty says at the end of Blade Runner. Sid Mead, creator of Worlds. That's a reference to an actual guy in the real world who has done a lot of design work on different movies and... Jason Alberry, father, husband, brother, son. Soar high in cyberspace. No idea who Jason Alberry is. Ryan Adam Webb, I'm a rocker boy. No idea. Nick Ford, beloved friend, brother, and good man. He was taken too soon. These might be these might be memorials to actual people from the devs or whatever. I'm not sure. Antonio Perales, beloved friend and brother. That's like the brother of the guy that's running for mayor now. Andrew Wayland tried to shape reality at a lethal cost. I think Andrew Wayland is the guy who's the dad of Crispin Wayland, who we met at, he was a famous solo. Andrew Boa Wayland. His son Crispin is there at the Afterlife now working for Rogue. So anyway, there's a shitload of people that can end up buried here throughout the game, because a whole lot of characters. But we have to find the one here for Barry's friend, Andrew.
You are standing in a place of eternal rest. Lighting candles and spray painting are...
Some of them were just like gang members. That's their gang logo. That's the 6th Street gang logo. Must have been killed. And the gang must have buried them with the gang logo. Ian Russell, his friendship was inspiration, his love a blessing. Don't know who that is. Here it is. In loving memory of my best friend, Andrew. You were a tortoise, But you listened like a person. You were with me when Grammy explained what was right. You are the last memory of a better world. Rest in peace. So now we learn the secret of Andrew. Andrew was a tortoise, not a person. That's why Barry had that empty aquarium-looking thing in his apartment.
Barry's not okay. I mean, if that tortoise was the one thing that got him up in the morning.
Now you're starting to get it.
His friends have to know. Hopefully it's not too late.
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
So now that we know that, we can go back and tell the cops what's up. So if you don't hurry up on this Barry quest, he actually kills himself. But as it is, it's possible to save him to avoid an Elodie situation. We wouldn't want to have to stare at an Elodie screen. What? I don't know. Meant to do that. This is Chippin' In by Samurai. It's another Johnny Silverhand song. Going the wrong way. So what's up, Amaranth? Where there's smoke, there's Vargas.
Try out our freshly developed new tastes and let your tongue.
Alright, now we'll talk to him.
For crying out loud, Mendez.
There's a cold front moving in.
Hey, so what did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry isn't in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Bad's life too well. I made fun of him, so he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Nope.
You want proof? Niche in the columbarium speaks for itself.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about that tortoise like it was a normal person.
How do you think Mendez would react if Barry admitted that he was talking to animals?
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen, that he'd get over it. I gotta go and talk to him.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
Here, just casually have $1,000 for helping us talk to your neighbor. And now things will work out okay for Barry. To a tortoise, that's a hair-raising situation.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, nice.
Hair-raising, huh?
I already told you. You ain't got a warrant, you ain't coming in.
Damn it, Barry. Can't we just talk? Petrova told me your last case was a real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. That little kid's t-shirt. Green, with this funny yellow cat.
Get in.
It's all gonna be okay. We saved Barry. Wait for the car to be repaired. Seems like a deleted scene from Death Stranding. What? Let's go try to fight those fuckers in Kabuki now.
Got another dry,
I'm really sick of taking this elevator up and down though, so what I'll do is the only fast travel I'll do is just into and out of this building. So I don't have to deal with going up and down the elevator. So I'll fast travel from here to like the closest fast travel point. And then I'll just drive from there. Alleviate the slow transport. What? on my bike. You can get killed by your own called vehicle. It's happened to me before. I went the wrong way again. I think I can still go this way. Alright, this might go badly. Shipley's Pharmacy. Might go badly. Alright, I got the $2,000 to bet this time. For the two guys that are actually one guy.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes.
Fair. See no problem with that. So, can we get started?
Show me what you got.
No. Please! Two heads are better than one.
Yeah, fucking right. Let's try this shit again. It's tough when you don't have any of the perks for melee.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes.
Fair. See no problem with that. So, can we get started?
Show me what you got.
No, don't do this. Two heads are better than one.
Nah, they beat me again. Let's try again. Gotta time those last minute blocks.
Fine. Show me what you got.
Leave me alone.
Don't do this!
heads are better.
This is going badly.
Fine. Show me what you got.
Leave it, all right?
But we really can't dance. They took our legs.
It's a mix-up. Two heads are better than one.
Motherfuckers. This is what happens when your character sucks at brawling and you're on very hard. I don't have enough stamina to just dodge as much as I want is the thing. Because my character doesn't have that much stamina. And I don't have any things that like reduce the stamina cost of stuff or whatever.
Fine, but we'll raise.
Plus my fingernails
Show
are
me
just
what you
way
got.
too fancy.
Perdóname, por favor.
Two heads are better than one.
Motherfuckers.
And four fists are better than two. Feel free to try me.
We might have to come back here later. Well, if I can't beat these two guys, there's definitely no chance I'm beating, because these guys are real easy compared to... Like, if I load up my save from this point on my other character, I'll fucking completely screw these dudes.
Show me what you got.
Leave me alone.
Two heads are better than one.
This is going badly.
And four fists.
Fine.
I need this
Show me what you got.
$2,000.
Please don't hurt me.
I'm fucked.
2 heads are better than 1. And 4 fists are better than 2. Feel free to try me again, if you ain't...
I'm scared, though. That's the thing. Maybe I'll buy some gorilla arms and come back. Those are it'll be forever before I can get some gorilla arms, though.
Fine. Show me what you got.
Get away! Get away!
Two heads are better than 1.
Thought I was doing okay that time, but not really. Last try.
Fine, but we're ready. Show me what you got.
Let me go!
I'll pay! So much life to live. Get in.
2 heads are better than 1. And 4
Even when
fists
I
are better than
blocked,
2. Feel free to try me again.
I guess we'll come back to these guys later. No, fuck it. Let's do this.
Show me what you got.
No, hurt nobody! Please! Not me!
Well, I just fucked myself.
2 heads are better than 1. And 4 fists are better than...
4 fists are better than 2, you guys. I don't do shit for damage to these guys either. If I can get it down to just one guy, maybe I have a chance.
Show me what you got.
Please! I'm nobody! Let me be! Please! I'm nobody!
What kind of hack-ass kick was that?
And 4 fists.
Alright, I know, we're done here. We're done here. Can I get up to the top of that thing yet? Can't even mantle up on anything. Probably not even gonna let me climb that ladder. Oh my god. I think it's because I have this quest active here. For some reason it won't let me.
Fine, but we're raising the stakes. Show me what you got.
I don't deserve this! Need to beg for mercy?
Two heads are better than...
Oh my god! Why? Now I can see why people were saying these fistfighting quests were ridiculous. Basically, if you're not spec'd for it, it's really fucking hard. And I don't want to use any of my things to go into brawling and body and all that. Cow fist face, cow fist face, move punch. Gotta have the right moves.
Fine,
to
but we're
fight
raising
them.
the stakes. Show me what you got.
Go on, do it. Two heads are better than one. And four fists are better than two. Feel free to try.
Float like an utterfly, sing like a teat. Wow. What now? What now?
Fine. Show me what you got.
Oh, please don't kill me.
No, they'll just get you from behind. They don't even give a fuck. Oh look, I barely even hurt this dude.
Two heads are better.
This is no bueno. Fucking nope. I can't do this with my current level of suckiness. I need some better cyberware, which I can't afford. So we'll come back to these guys later on. Well, I mean, I didn't have any problem with it at all my first time. I've gone into the land of the lost of saved games, apparently. I'll fucking take these motherfuckers to school now. This is my other character. When I first came here.
This is pointless. I know where
Here
I'm gonna...
for a fight.
Me? No.
Fine, but we're raising the stake.
So?
Show me what you got.
I'll do anything.
Please don't make it hurt. Don't kill me. Please don't make it hurt.
That's it. It was that easy.
And you had enough like your brother or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
Yeah, I'm right, my winnings.
Good haul.
Don't worry. There's always the next.
Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way with my new character. I'll come back when I have some better shit. So what I think I'm gonna do now is... I think I'll go meet Takamura at Tom's Diner.
Track down the scratch. It's safe.
Some fucking tiger claws doing some kind of shady deal with a cop.
Beat it.
Either that or I'll go do some gigs and oh shit. Ow. Some gigs in Little China to start making some money. We go see what's going on over here. Excuse me. That's not the street. I don't understand why the car radio volume is set at 100%, but it's so quiet. Is it because of this? It is. That is really weird that they have a setting specifically for the car radio, but if you turn music volume down, it turns down the car radio music. Oh, this is one of the cyber psychos, I think. Well, this should go badly as well. Yeah, this is one of the cyber psychos.
Hey, V, could you investigate something for me? Caught wind of a scuffle at the docks. Could be junkies, but this thing smells like a cyber psycho flare-up to me. And I want to know if drugs played any part. A cold body's no good to check, so keep him alive.
Security in these places is always beefed up, so chances are a guy's gonna pack a heavy punch. Not all people cope the same way when those first symptoms of cyberpsychosis show up. Some throw themselves off a bridge, others hand themselves over to the cops, and most of the rest try to self-treat with sedatives, as many as they can get their hands on, no matter the cost. Unresponsive, no pulse. Body sustained severe injuries from a blunt weapon. What police warrant issued? What did I do? Bobby and Frank. Hey, Frank. Hey, yeah. Can you take my shift tonight? You're yanking me right now. Been on my feet for 48 hours already. Listen, buddy, you know I wouldn't be asking if I didn't have a good reason. So what is it? I landed 2 ticks to a Blackouts game. Tonight. You know my kid's crazy about them. This was the only game we could squeeze in, real short notice. Please, Frank, I'll get you back. 3 of your shifts for this one of mine. Fine, but throw in some stim so I don't keel over on duty. Frank, my man, anything. Thanks, you're the best. Yeah, no problem. And don't forget to snap a snill of you and the kiddo, Mr. Dad of the Year. Work demons. So because this guy took the other guy's shift, he ended up dead. I don't know why it says I have a police. Looks like they got over it.
Fuck me.
Alec Johnson, there's the cyber psycho. He's trying to get in there.
Can't breathe.
I think what I really want to use on this guy is reboot optics. Regina wants me to take these guys out non-lethally. Means I want to use my Kenshin on him. What kind of non-lethal grenades do I have? EMP grenades.
Man, I hate this cowardly horseshit. Well, 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 darling. Where you off to?
He's at 90%. This is gonna go really well. Don't have enough RAM. Fortunately, I do have a tech gun.
Not like this!
He's not really doing shit. Good thing he didn't really come after me at all. That could have been awkward. He was trying to get into this place. We'll find out his story here in a minute. So he's still alive. Oh, Alec, my dear Alec, I told you to stay away from glitter. That stuff is cooked to get you hooked. Why it hurts so bad when you try to get off it? The pain is designed to resist any drugs or editors. Only thing that could help is paramotocol from Bodyweight Life Preservation Systems. As far as I can tell, they've got some in one of their warehouses in Little China. Problem is, paramotocol costs an arm and a leg, and you're going to have to pop it like Lilu beans for a while. Keep the glitter jitters at bay. Blake, stop acting like a child. I know you read these even if you want me to think you don't give a shit by never responding. Work in NC is going fine, even if the competition is deadly fierce, and I had to invest more in my new Chrome work than we originally planned. Honestly, it was kind of hard to find myself in my new me, if you know what I mean. I sort of felt out of body. I don't know. But all's fixed, and we're Nova now. Most importantly, I know we're so close to the job it's going to take us next level. I can feel it in my new titanium-reinforced bones. Once I land the gig, I'm going to kill it in a blaze of chrome, fire, and style. Then we'll get the life we've already still deserved. Missing you and loving you, Alec. I was just trying to make it. He committed slander against the corporation and sexual assault. Well, that's not very nice. So he was trying to get those drugs he needed from this place. Ended up killing all the security guys and stuff. And this dude who looks like the owner or whatever. Report. Stock distribution. Oh, we have to crack the security on this. It's really easy. Of course, we don't have a good start for it. That's okay, because we can still do this. Let's take a look at shards. I drew up the accounts for this month, and it looks like we made a handsome profit off of our original investment. I talked to Frankie, the guard, who claims the glitter cut with paracetamol is by far the most popular choice. He also pointed out that attempted break-ins to the warehouse have increased, seeing as how our newest blend is highly addictive. Thus, he's demanding more guards and enhanced security measures. Needless to say, I nipped that idea in the bud immediately. I told him we could always replace him with a Kang Tao robot if he can't adequately perform his duties, so I doubt we'll hear any more complaints out of him. That being said, we should consider the long term. Maybe it's worth swapping him out for a robot? In any case, I'm expecting continued profits in the short term, though we still lack reliable long-term data, as we shall see how the product affects our customers' lifespans. Reports of an increase in cyberpsychosis cases directly correlates with our distribution network, but of course we'll omit that from the report. In a few months we might be in a position to model some accurate simulations. To that end, I gave Frank the task of gathering the necessary data within his territory. So you know that your shit is causing cyberpsychosis, and you choose to have less security. Brilliant. Brilliant combination that looks like it worked out well for everyone. Alright, let's get back to Regina and let her know what happened. Just so happens I found a little drug hustle going on at the port. A colorful assortment of to boot. Customers are mostly just poor locals. Got word a bunch of them are showing cyberpsychosis symptoms, and I'm thinking it's no coincidence that the latest drug blend to make the rounds is a hit. Unfortunately, you won't be taking any samples because I already offed the supplier. All I can say is that the biggest buyers are usually heavily chipped, and I can't afford painkillers or implant adopting meds, which means the ingredients are probably similar. Shame our guy had to die? What do you mean had to die? He was still alive. Oh, yeah, he's dead. How did he die? I dropped him with a non-lethal. I don't understand how he died. He was still alive a second ago. Death by plot hacks. Shimmer guy had to die. Corps don't like getting their hands dirty, aka cutting deals with street scum. But hey, if a dealer mixing glitter with charcoal or some shit can increase their profit margins, By all fucking means. Even better if a few gonks get zeroed in the process. Less dirt on the streets. Sorry for the rant. I've had it up to here with this shit. He was just another merc like you, except his luck ran out. Well, I got some more money. I don't know why. Death by plot hacks. Yeah, basically. We went to Wakako's den. Wakako has an office in the back room of a Chinko parlor on Jig Jig Street. By day, the parlor is relatively quiet, with biz picking up at night. But Wakako's den is always an old-school oasis of calm, refined elegance. Tell me about cyberpsychosis. As the trauma team medical docs define it, cyberpsychosis is a collective term for all psychotic and anxiety-related personality disorders caused by hardware implanted in the body and any and all behavioral mods, including software. We all know someone whose neighbor took the chrome a little too far, then left home one day with a gun and opened fire in a crowd. Or maybe said neighbor didn't want to cough up the cred for a good ripper, so they started suffering from nightmares and hearing voices once the hormone blockers were in, then lost it. Some call cyberpsychosis a disease wrought by social inequality. Others say it's the price to be paid for an unhealthy love of technology. Still others think it's complete bullshit. That is, until it's their neighbor shooting up the hood and their fingers dialing max tag. Techies. You see a few odd nuts and bolts or scraps of metal. A good techie sees a work of art. You press a button and the device just works. A techie knows why and how to make it work better. Techies are the sort to cut their teeth on tech by taking it apart and putting it back together. They open on an electric panel and not only know how to shut off the power, but also send an elevator to a specific floor, reconnect alarm systems, or control a military bot from a safe remote distance. They're also needed wherever hardware meets soft, braindance editing being one common example. Techies know it's not enough to have all the ones and zeros in the right place. You need something to feed the code into. They can calibrate implants with ease, understand the pages and pages of minute specifications, and use this knowledge to their advantage. Most people think they don't need a techie, that their once-a-month Ripperdoc tune-ups are more than enough. Then they've got their back against a wall, bombs are exploding next door, and pop, something breaks. Suddenly a techie seems handy indeed. Solo is a soldier, corporate bodyguard, cyber ninja. They can call themselves whatever they want, but to the rest of the world they're simply solos. Solos are mercenaries who specialize in combat skills, whether on the battlefield or as private hustle, hired muscle. They'll fight for corporate or government armies, private security companies, criminal organizations, even the police, but most prefer to earn their eddies on shorter-term jobs. We live in increasingly trying times, so solos have no shortage of opportunities. It's guaranteed work in a still growing industry, but it does have its dark side. Every professional solo needs to keep up with trends in new tech and invest in better equipment, weapons, cyberware, gadgets, and supplements, which will ensure they stay smarter, faster, and stronger than their opponents. But they must also remain vigilant, as this push for progress can cross a line from which there is no return. According to official MaxTech data, solos are the largest demographic in confirmed cyberpsychosis cases. Trauma team. 7 minutes or a refund. "7 minutes is pretty quick, but When you're dying, 7 minutes is a really long time. That's the trauma team guarantee, the type of guarantee that warms a policyholder's heart as they begin to bleed out in an alley. Assuming you haven't lost consciousness from blood loss, don't worry as you count the seconds of life slipping from you, because help is on the way. First, you'll see a heavily armored AV descend from the sky, using its heavy machine gun turrets to mow down the bastards who are trying to kill you. Then you'll see the medics, your guardian angels clad in green and white and armed to the teeth. And once the trauma team staff puts you back together, you'll get the bill for your copay. It may have a long list of zeros attached to it. But you'll still sign up for a half-year policy extension with a smile on your lips. Trauma Team provides medical, paramedical, and extraction services in all of the world's major cities. Their services are highly respected and sought after by those who can afford them. In fact, this may be the only corporation that enjoys such a high level of public trust. They don't play politics. They don't ask questions. As long as you pay your dues, your life is safe in their hands, no matter how dire the situation. Yeah, that's good. Trauma Team. They're very expensive, though. Scavengers. We killed some scavengers earlier when we went to rescue Sandra Dorset. You could call them grave robbers, were it not for the fact that they never wait for a body to reach the graveyard, nor for it to be actually dead. The scavengers specialize in acquiring high-quality implants, by whatever means necessary. If you've got tech that's as expensive as a moderately sized mansion in North Oak, you're asking for trouble. That's why you want to make sure those implants can make themselves useful in a dark, rainy alleyway. Or that Trauma Team will come for you instead of a shady-looking guy with a black bag and a thick Eastern European accent. Yeah. Scavengers, no good. Not really sure why that guy died. I took out every cyber psycho without killing him in my other game. It does say this gun has a 3% bleeding chance. Is there a chance that maybe I put a bleed on him and he died from that? If so, that sucks. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my backpack. Cable necklace. See, this is worth $750. You don't want to you don't want to break down that. That's why that one talent is bad. Because every time you get those expensive ones, it automatically destroys them, and then you just lost a bunch of money. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at my grenade situation. I have 50 frag grenades, but only 2 EMP grenades. Can I make EMP grenades? No, I don't know how to make EMP grenades yet. Well, shit. I do know how to make flashbangs, though, so I could use flashbangs next time I'm fighting one of those guys. Yeah, I did quite a bit of crafting on my other character. I wasn't going to, but eventually I started running out of stuff. I basically had all the talents that I wanted, and I still had a bunch of levels to go, so I started getting stuff in crafting, and I ended up maxing out my gear, and it's really overpowered. Crafting is really fucking overpowered if you invest into it. I got my crafting up to 18 on my other character, and that's just because I only had 18 in technical ability before I ran out of attribute points. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I think you can do fine without using crafting at all, but if you do use it, it's pretty overpowered. Defender light machine gun. Alright, let's see what we have here. I do have enough money to get a better cyber deck. I could probably get an even better one. Hold on, let me look this. I've got the strategy guide for this game. I got the deluxe one actually. It's really nice. It's a beautiful book. Has a bunch of lore and art and maps of everything, and it's got lists of like all the items and where the different vendors are that sell. I mean, you can just look that shit up online. I didn't buy it for the actual information, since you could just look up any of the actual information online. I bought it so I could read the like lore sections and just look at the art and stuff. It's a really nice book. It's like 496 page hardback. It's beautiful. The collector's edition official guide. Got it from Amazon for like 25 bucks or something. But there's a table here that shows like where all the different types of cyberware are, like the specific versions of the cyberwares and what they do, and like which vendor you go to for them. Of course, I don't actually remember where that is in here, so that's gonna make things difficult. Mods, unique weapons. Where the hell? Book is seeming less useful now that I don't know how to find what I'm looking for. Oh, here they are, the cyber decks. Shows all of them, what the price are, what their stats are. So like, for my price range, the Arasaka Mark III cost $25,000, which is a little too expensive for me. But it's pretty nice. I could get the Biodyne Mark II for $15,000. It's actually pretty nice. Why is it so fucking dark in here? The answer is because I don't have lights on. There we go. Light. I've got light. There's another one for $15,000. Iodine Mark II. With a little weird Greek symbol on it. There's actually quite a few in the 15,000 price range. And then there's a bunch that are 25,000. That Stevenson Tech Mark II is pretty good. 674. Cyberdyne Mark II, where do you get that? Last item per shops. Ripper Docks. This only shows where they sell all the legendary and epic ones. Well, okay, I guess I'll just go to some Ripper Docks. Anyone that I get in the $15,000 price range will be a huge, huge improvement over what I've got now anyway. I can't go... This is Vic. I can't go to Vic because I owe him money and I can't get any cyberware from him until I pay him off. There's one over here, but it doesn't appear yet until you either do a certain quest or get enough street cred. There's a couple up here by the Kabuki market that I could check out. And then there's Cassius Ryder. We know Cassius Ryder. We were at his shop earlier, which is right here. And he had one for $15,000 that wasn't bad, but... And then there's a couple over here in Japantown also, but... I kind of want to go check out these ones at the Kabuki market first. Let's go to this guy first and just see what he's got. Yeah, I'm pretty... You know what book is really cool to buy? There's an even better book. I bought this book too. It's called The World of Cyberpunk 2077 from Dark Horse. It's a nice hardback book as well that has lots and lots of lore and like good art and stuff. And it wasn't very expensive either.
So soon? How's your afternoon? If your commute takes you through Corvo Plaza, might want to rethink those travel plans. Unless you're a sucker for gridlock, that is. A damaged vehicle from the lauded Delamain cab service has blocked the roads, but causes for the accident. If any of you Corpo rats are looking to score brownie points with a boss on your punctuality, better luck tomorrow. NC, back with you so soon? How's your afternoon? Is it a mirage? A hologram? No, my friends. It's clear, open skies. But don't take it from me.
Interesting that he was talking about the Delamain thing on the... This guy's actually got a quest that you can get later. I mean, the guy doesn't give you... The Ripper Doc doesn't give you a quest. The Ripper Doc is shady. He's doing some shady shit in his shop, and you can get a quest to investigate him. I ended up killing this Ripper Doc. You don't have to, but I did anyway just because I didn't like him. I ended up killing this Ripper Doc in my other game, but...
Oh, you're just gonna... Okay. So, we were saying...
What's up, man? Like if you... Oh.
Oh, you're just gonna... Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hack his door. So if I just want to go down and start exploring his whole little underground lair, I can, but I'm not going to.
So, we were saying...
What we were saying was... Do a business long?
Been doing biz here long?
2 years, maybe more. Wasn't easy at first, but I made the right connections. Half the heavy lifting in business is the networking. This and the will to be cooperative and flexible.
This dude's shady AF.
What kind of stuff you got?
Well, first of all, he's got a lot of money. So I can sell him this machine gun. I can sell him some of this. Sell him all this. That puts me up to 17,600. You know, Ripper Docs sell these progression shards that lets you respec all your perk points. They cost $100,000. Unfortunately, they don't let you respec your attribute points, which is more important than your perk points, really. I haven't found anything that lets you respec your attribute points.
Time's kind of tight here.
Oh, I don't have enough street cred to buy that deck. I can afford it, but I don't have enough street cred. I don't really want that one, though. I mean, it's pretty good, but that's not the one that I want anyway. I could buy this shitty one.
Time's kind of tight here.
Which is still better than what I've got, but I don't want to spend $7,500 on a half-ass one. Yeah, every single Ripper Doc sells this Tabula Rasa shard for 100,000. So if you really want to redo your perks, it's an option. Crafting's also a great way to make money. You can make like infinite fucking money. It would have been really hard to save up the money to buy all the cars and buy all the top-end gear and cyberware and everything that I got without doing crafting. Because once where you get where you can make legendary weapons, you can make legendary weapons pretty easily and then sell them for lots of money.
Time's kind of tight here.
Got some next-level tech on offer.
Yeah, well, I do have the city's best suppliers on my side.
Anyone I've heard of, I wonder?
Oh, unlikely. My suppliers like to keep things on the down low.
Yeah, and that's because he's working with fucking scavengers.
Oh, you're just gonna...
I stole one of these biohazard trucks from the fucking, like, you know, the CSI or whoever, and drove it around. Look, it's not even, there's not even a attribute check to steal it. You can just get in and drive it around. They don't like it, obviously. Alright, let's go check out this Ripper Doc, and while we're there, we could do the Woman of La Mancha gig, because it's right there in the same spot. Oh no, they're mad!
Another motherfucker trying to kill me!
This is my favorite vehicle. Because it's such a ridiculous thing to... Alright, so looking at this gig, Woman of La Mancha. Well, we'll deal with that once we... Here's some tiger claws.
What are these?
2 days.
Garbage shrimp?
What do you expect?
Picking it up again.
This is Kabuki.
I guess.
Not no.
What do you know about Kabuki, dirty nomad?
Come on, I don't
Dirty
need
Nomad.
this. Just toss in an anti-whiff tablet for the smell.
15% off, or I will not buy.
Dirty Nomad.
And they call nomads thieves. Fine. Fine. You got the deal.
I need to just go in here and talk to this Ripper Doc real quick.
Hey there, baby.
I can give you what no brain dance ever could.
Well, wait, I wasn't finished.
Okay.
Can you just let me, like... Okay? Hey there, baby. I can give you what no brain dance ever could.
Don't care. Not gonna lie,
Wait,
don't care.
I wasn't finished.
Oh no! Another abandoned bucket! Somebody's father's getting murdered. I like how much people just let you take their shit.
Can you just let me, like...
Okay?
This guy's doing some kind of BD.
Wait, I wasn't finished.
Don't want to talk to you right now. Look at this little spaz. I mean, if these people don't want this stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, make 100 for me?
They obviously don't want this stuff. Hey, what do you got here?
Can't make cake.
Sounds like your problem, not mine.
How come I can't stand up? Okay. The woman that I'm looking for is up there. Or up there. But what I'm really looking for right now, Tommy's bucket, is this guy. Robert Rainwater. Mind if I look around your shop, Robert? And by look around your shop, I basically mean loot your shop.
You're half man, half mega block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in a organic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature. Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripper, Doc.
Nope. But it don't slow biz from chromers like you.
I love a guy who literally makes his living selling cyberware to people, telling you that you shouldn't get cyberware.
Looking for a change.
Come on then. Time to tinker.
Alright, let's see what he's got. He's got, well, that's outside of my price range and outside of my street cred range. Oh, see, here's a nice one that doesn't have a, oh, here's a couple of nice ones that are 15,000 and don't have a requirement of street cred. So I could get one of these two. All right, so that one has 7 RAM, 6 buffer, 4 slots. That one has 6, 7, and 4. They both have the same device hacks. That one increases RAM recovery rate and damage dealt by quick hacks. That one reduces quick hack cooldown by 30% and combat quick hack duration improved by 30%. That one's really good. This one has an extra point of RAM on it though. They're actually both really good. A cyber deck that, according to some, can prolong orgasms. Well, sold. Wait, what? Thanks to its optimized protocols, this Preem tier machine will squeeze the effectiveness out of your demons to the very last drop. This one says, a popular cyber deck among netrunners whose equipment relies on speedy RAM recovery. On that front, the augmented biotech coprocessors easily get the job done. This is a tough decision because they're both great in their own way. I think I'll take the biotech one. There goes most of my money. Obviously, there's tons of other cyberware that I want, but I can't afford right now. I wouldn't buy any other cyberware before the legs anyway. It's all about reinforced tendons. I don't have enough street cred even if I had the money. By the time I have 45,000 though, I'll probably have enough street cred. Yeah, that'll help. This is going to help me out a lot when it comes to hacking. It's going to help me out a lot. So now, let's see what things I want to equip. I can equip all of my quick hacks that I currently have now. Now, do I want to make any quick hacks? Whistle, weapon glitch is nice. Short circuit, request backup, ping. Request backup's kind of cool because you get the guy to walk over to the other guy, then you can get them both with the grenade. Overheat is good. That's more non-lethal damage too. Cripple movement is good. There's that contagion one. I don't know that the low-level version of contagion is that good though. Which ones do I have? I have synapse burnout. Ping, reboot optics, and short circuit. Yeah, well, there's... The thing is, as you get the higher level versions of the quick hacks, they get extra properties. And then there's also... And also your different decks and your different talents or perks affect your quick hacking. So, yeah, Contagion can get completely ridiculous if you get all the stuff for it. Overheat seems tempting. $35 per second for 5.75 seconds. It's pretty good. All right, let's craft that. How much RAM do I have now? Not as much as I was hoping. Still only have... Oh no, I have 12. It's just not... It just wasn't showing them up in the top. Now I have 12 RAM. So that's pretty great. Target offline. So Regina sent me a message about this. Last honest cop. Force Anna Hamill to drop her police investigation. The location, Kabuki Market. Anna Hamill is a blue-blooded cop through and through, the kind you'd expect to see in some NCPD promo. Beautiful, smart, honest to a fault. In other words, a really bad fit for Night City. Her NCPD colleagues are another story. They all have back problems from sitting on fat wallets. Imagine how fat your wallet would have to be to give you back problems. This current case Hamill's working has them all breaking out in hives. She's digging into the smuggling racket in Kabuki Market, which, if she makes any real headway, means bad biz for her cop buddy's finances. They want someone from outside the precinct to nip this thing in the bud. Normally that's where I'd leave it, but I want to add one more thing. I kind of feel bad for the girl. Rather she not flatline if you can avoid it. Convince her to skip town or drop the case and make a career change at least. So basically we have corrupt cops wanting to hire us to take out an honest cop so that she stops her investigation. But see, this is one where you have some options. And now I can start asking around about her.
You know her?
No.
You didn't even look.
No need. Don't know her.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can talk to that Nomad guy. Since I'm a Nomad. Where was that Nomad guy? Here's the Nomad guy.
Hauling goods through all of NC can't be the safest of jobs. You ever run into any trouble?
If you're trying to sell me protection, take it the fuck elsewhere. Already got Takeshi. Bizarre's his.
Sue me for being curious.
Sure. Whatever.
Those your threads, or did you borrow them?
Who the hell's asking?
I'm a backer.
Well, not really anymore.
Well, well. Two nomads crossing paths in Night City. How can I help?
What brought you to NC?
What brings anyone? Stable Eddie Flow, adventure, living the dream, as you can see. Better off asking what I can do you for.
Looking for this lady. Know her?
The badge? Sure do. She's got a room in this here motel. Right over there.
Perfect. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Well, that's convenient. She's up there somewhere.
Hey, watch it!
So, you can go in through the building, and you've got to do a technical ability roll, not roll, but, you know, technical ability check to get the door open to her apartment. Besides that one. But if you can't do it, then you can actually get there by going in this way, and you can go up and you can go across up above. Which is how I had to do it the last time, because I didn't have technical ability at that time. My technical ability was 3.
How's it going?
There's some Goombas in here, though. I'm not sure if they're hostile. I took these guys out last time. This guy thinks he's a dragon, apparently. With 120 street cred, I mean... See, you can go across and get in her place. Going across here. Oh, that's all like lightning. You're going to want to jump over that electrical part. Here's an Ozeki. 80 street cred. They're not hostile, though, interestingly enough. See, I could use short circuit and overheat on this guy. But that wouldn't be enough to take him out, is the thing. So then things would just get quickly awkward. What are these little weirdos doing? Is that an access point? 'Cause it looks like an access point. I like access points. Nice. Here we go. Yay, I can hack into this and get some money and some quick hack components. Okay, let's see. Look at my buffer now, because of my new cyber deck. Now instead of only having 4 slots, I have 6. So I can line up more of these things. Hypothetically, I could get 3 and 2 here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except none of these start with a 55. I could still do it actually with my last 5 if I start with the right thing. So if I started here and I went 55, BD, 55, BD, then there's no 1C to go to. 55, BD, 55. No, that's not going to do it. 55, BD, 55, BD 1C. That'll do it. So if I start here and I go 55, BD, 55, BD 1C, I actually got all 3 of them. But that would have been impossible with the old cyber deck. Please do something from Morton Olson to Motel Kabuki. Not to be a pain, but I am paying for this room and I expect a certain standard of comfort and service. I understand there's nothing you can do about all the noise from the market. I can live with having to keep my windows closed. But I'm disappointed in your lack of willingness to keep control of your guests. Especially that woman in room 203. I don't know if a louder person exists on this earth. She's constantly talking, even at the wee hours of the night, and clearly doesn't hold an ounce of decency toward any of her neighbors. My guess is she's a junkie and is too skezzed out of her mind to get a wink of sleep herself. Not to mention all the undesirables who appear to keep visiting her room. I mean no disrespect, but please do your jobs. Hey, got a problem. If you read through the above, it's too late. Your neural processor has been infected. Send this message to 3 other people immediately, or in 7 days you'll go cyber psycho. Don't believe me? Good, because this isn't another chainmail. Send $5,000 to the attached account or I'll melt your skull sponge. You believe me now? If you do, you're a moron. Open your eyes, Choom. Look around. The world as we know it, one big lie. Corporations, the media, politicians, they're all pulling the wool over your eyes 24/7. They want us to believe we live the best of lives in the best of all possible worlds. Want to know the truth? Night City's a fucking dystopian cesspool. The 20th century's worst fever dream nightmares have come true before our very eyes. Yet we remain blind. We, born into dystopia, are utterly incapable of imagining life any other way. The porno billboards accost us on all sides. The synth shit we eat slowly melts us from within. And we continue paying out the ass for the privilege. You're sick. You want a cure? Listen to the good Doc Paradox. Once in a while you'll see Dr. Paradox on TV as he like hacks into the TV and broadcasts like a pirate signal where it shows like this like weird masked face and he's like spouting his, you know, kind of anti-corporate conspiracy stuff. Guest list, room 201, Manami knows. Reservation one night, check out tomorrow. Room 202, Wilson family, couple with child, upcoming week already paid. Room 203, available. Room 204, Morton Olson, reserved for 4 nights, paid for 3. Will be removed if payment not received today. Annoying shit. That's the person who sent the complaint. 205, 206, available. 301, available. 302, occupied, do not disturb. 303, Anna, last name not given. Extended reservation 1 month, no, do not disturb. That's the woman we're here for. Available, Anthony Suzuki, reservation 3 nights, paid. Room 306, Sam Yu, ongoing reservation, pays regularly, do not disturb. Let's remote take over the cameras. Okay, we don't need to do anything with these cameras. We'll just turn them off. We don't need to browse the net right now. Oh, fancy jacket. $1,700 in there. God damn. So here's the technical of it. Oh wait, this is 203. She's supposed to be in 30 something, right? So
don't waste my precious time.
I don't know whose apartment this is. It's not Anna's though. I'm just gonna climb up on this fucking shelf like a normal person would do. One thing that this game is severely lacking that you could do in Deus Ex Mankind Divided is I cannot go into people's apartments and take their refrigerators and throw their refrigerators out into the street. That was a very important feature of Mankind Divided that this game is lacking, and I really hope they patch it in quickly. That's the one thing holding this back from being Game of the Year. No throwing people's refrigerators into the street. And garbage can towers, yeah. At least I found a coffee maker. So you need technical ability 6 to get into Anna's apartment from this side. Otherwise, you have to do some climby. Now, obviously, you can just sneak up on her and...
Not one more fucking step! Who put out the hit? Give me a name!
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you meant intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking. I fucking knew it! Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams!
Yeah, them.
Motherfuckers.
Let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Know what? I'm not letting scumbags get me killed! Fuck them, fuck this job, fuck this city!
So, Anna, what's next for you?
What? We chooms all of a sudden? The hell do you care? I dropped the case like you wanted. You can fuck off, Merc.
Every time
Something happened?
Every time I've seen somebody else play this quest on Twitch, they always kill her. Because what happens is they open the door, she says, "Not one more step," and then instead of stopping and talking to her, they walk forward, she opens fire, and then they just kill her. I don't think people realize you can actually talk to her. If you just, you know, stop. And then you can casually go through her shit. I'm out. From Masato Tanaka to Anna Hamill. Anna, liking the subject. Thought I could do this, but I really, really can't. I could try to think of some inspired reason to back out of this, but it'd be a waste of your time and mine. I'm a coward and I know it. I won't testify. I'm sorry. Masato, please think this through. We're so close now. We have a real chance to lock these bastards behind bars. Your safety is in my hands. You're not in this alone. And I'm telling you, this is zero risk for you. Yeah, right. Do you really want them to keep on like this when we can do something about it? Hope to hear from you soon. The guy we talked about, John Kessie to Anna Hamill. Hey, I'm writing R.E. that guy you heard about at the market. According to our records, his name's Finn Gerstadt, known around town as Fingers. Oh, we'll be dealing with this guy in a later quest. He's a scumbag. I killed him in my last playthrough also. Real scuzzbag type. Few screws loose. The uncle you never want to leave the kids with. Scrawny, unkempt, balding, dried out like a chili left in the sun. He looks like a lizard suffering crack withdrawal. His sense of style says something between "everyone look at me" and "I'm a teenage girl in a drunk 40-year-old bum's body." This is all true. This is all a good description of him. Colorful, flamboyant, disturbing. Now for the interesting stuff. This creature is an established ripper in sex biz circles, but really these fingers extend from petty thieves to off-the-books hustle to street orphans. Most importantly, you can never tell where the cyberware comes from exactly. But it has to have a permanent source. There's a good chance he has his fingers, okay, sorry about that one, in what's happening around Kabuki Market, as you suspected. Slugs like him fuel the smuggle racket. Anna, listen, this is really all I can do. I'm already risking a lot getting this info out to you. Please be careful. I'm serious, okay? The atmosphere at the precinct is getting real shady these days. Well, I'm actually unhappy that she's abandoning her investigation into this, because that guy's a scumbag. I was forced to murder him last time. I mean, I wasn't actually forced to murder him. I didn't have to murder him at all. There wasn't even a quest to do that. I just went back after I was done dealing with him normally and just murdered him in cold blood because I didn't like him. Contemporary Netrunner groups. Hashtag forced. Hashtag I gave myself a quest. Among all notable Netrunner groups, or cells in recent years, Found in Translation has undoubtedly emerged as the most infamous. The 4 members of the group, known only by their aliases JD, AP, SK, and BPM, primarily target major braindance studios and productions. The first reported cyber attacks perpetrated by Found in Translation, FIT, were breaches of studio data fortresses that contained braindance files slated for release. They made slight adjustments to the recording data in order to replace positive emotions toward corporations with hot-blooded hate and to erase corporate logos that were planted for promotional purposes. In July 2076, after a FIT-altered version of the braindance Badlands Raid hit the market in the Pacific Northwest, many consumers took to the streets of Seattle in a surge of violent anti-corporate riots. Following the incident, studios tightened security measures and law enforcement authorities formally recognized FIT as a terrorist cell that posed a significant risk to public safety and order. In response, FIT adapted its tactics. Rather than solely launching attacks on braindance producers, they have begun to infiltrate domestic and commercial braindance units to corrupt or alter data. Their most recent data manipulation attacks on the braindance's Wasteland Fury and Slave to the Supervisory Board, that sounds like some work demon shit, have cemented their reputation as a formidable Netrunner cell that refuses to yield to outside pressure. Well, they sound like some cool dudes. Woman of La Mancha. I'm just gonna take this stuff that you have in here, okay? Just gonna take some of this stuff. You said you were leaving anyway, right? So you're not gonna need your possessions. And that's all you have to do for that gig. Didn't even have to fight anybody. Ooh. Another thing I can jack into. I wonder why that wasn't highlighted, because all of these things are supposed to be highlighted for me now because of my perk. Oh, it is highlighted from this direction. Just not highlighted from... I guess it is highlighted. It's just not highlighted if you're close enough to it, I guess. If I go 1C, 55, 1C, no, 1C, 55, 1C, no, C, 55, 1C, I need an E9. 1C. Let's see. 55. 1C. E9 BD. 1C 55. 1C E9 BD. Got all three of them. Breach protocol. So much work, demon hijinks.
Can you just let me, like... Okay?
Now there's nothing to talk to her about since I already found Anna.
V of the Silver Tongue, eh? Glad we got it all worked out. Contract closed.
No problem. Hey, street cred goes up to 6. That's what I'm talking about. There's a fancy bridge to Fancyland. There's my biohazard truck. It's only slightly on fire, no big deal. Alright, what do we want to do next? Either we're gonna go do more gigs in Little China, like this, whatever this is. This might be the one at the dojo. My imagination, or is there one that's like here and then when you zoom in disappears? Ah, because it's at that eatery. I think I remember that one. Braid Scav combat shirt. Advanced Remen Boostnet field jacket. Will bring you victory on the field of battle and the field of fashion. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Tired. Why would you have your car right there on your side of the street? That's very irresponsible. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go up the ramp or not. I don't think I'm supposed to go up the ramp. Oh yeah, I remember this place.
Up! You got no right. No right. Have mercy, mister.
Hey, V, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards. An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy eds. You in? Catch the deets attached.
Catch the deets. Objective, Jacob Lamb's implant. Cashew Huntin' Bar, Clarendon Street. Got a call from Jacob Lamb, friend of mine, director from the good old days. Ex-director, I should say. Ever since Bushido 10 made a loss of $1 billion, the guy never set foot on a set again. Jacob makes a living playing cards. One time he tried his luck at an illegal Tiger Claws casino at the back of the Cashew Huntin' Eatery. Things weren't looking good, but instead of getting up from the table, he waited until he'd recoup. First went all of his money, then his watch, wedding ring, and finally one of his optics. Imagine pulling out one of your eyes to bet. That's like some Planescape Torment shit. Jacob wants his implant back, sending you the coordinates of the casino where he lost it. As far as I know, the eye is still there. How you get it is your biz, not mine. Here's the place.
What about roulette? Ever try that?
No. Chances to score are next to none.
How though? Chance is always the same, isn't it? Either you win or you lose. 50-50.
That's it. That's how statistics
Mike.
work.
Yeah?
You really need to stop huffing glue.
Fucking, it's always just a 50-50 chance. Either you win or you lose. That's how it works. This guy's ready for Vegas. You know what I'm ready for? Ice time. It's ice time. It's ice time. It's ice time. It's ice time. Said it's ice time, it's ice time, it's ice time, it's ice time. Pour myself some Diet Pepsi. Alright. Why do you have your hands up like I'm some sort of dangerous... Do I even look like some... No, I look like a nice, normal guy walking in. What's the problem here? I don't like the fact that I can't mark those guys through that door because the door itself is a thing. Uh-oh. He's not happy to see me.
Yeah?
What do you have?
What do you got? What mommy didn't teach you to read? It's on our menu.
Real fruit? It's not marketing. It's real. Would you like to buy from me some ale, some churrasco, some coffee with sin milk, some moon cheese, some Nicola, some orgiatic omniflave, some Batoro, some Schwab grape, some Sojasil dynamite, some Tiancha kumquat, some Tiancha pomelo. Would you like to buy those things? Because you're buying them. All this junk as well.
Huh?
They don't want me going in the bathroom? No, I don't think they care. See, there's that Dr. Havoc and Radon that I was talking about, that we were reading about earlier. See, it's a comic book.
Yeah?
Alright, well obviously we're going to come in this place from the back. I think we can even get... You can actually get up and come from up above up there, but... What the hell's happening here? You guys bothering this poor civilian? I'm just gonna leave you to it. The problem is... Oh shit, those guys don't like me. Get over here. Without double jump, it's a pain in the ass to like do all the cool getting around on top of things that you can normally do. That's alright, we got this little alley right here with just one asshole in it. They're not having any good hacks. So if I start with the reboot optics, then I overheat them. Then I short circuit him. He doesn't know where I am. What? Oh! All those guys in the restaurant can apparently look right out the window and see me hacking their friend. Well, okay. That wasn't the best plan. Hacking kind of sucks when you're low level. It's so powerful later, but now it's like... Dun, 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 dun. I don't even have like anything with a silencer or anything. I have like no reasonable stealthy way. Well, I mean, I can always do it like the real stealth way, right? Where I'm like, oh hey, look at this malfunctioning vending machine. And he's like, what is going on here? And then I just grab him and I do this. But now I'm raising stealth skill instead of hacking him and raising my hacking skills. Which isn't really what I want. See, I don't have the hops. Need the hops. Kunoichi. Shit. Well, so much for doing it quietly. shit.
I'll fuck him up!
I don't want to just throw grenades into the middle of the restaurant because there's civilians in there. Need more skywriting.
うちで子供が待ってんだから、さっさと出てきて終わらせようじゃないか。時間稼ぎしたって結果は同じだよ。うちで子供が待ってんだから、さっさと出てきて終わらせようじゃないか。
I think I might have just accidentally switched out weapons. The one I've got is better. See, in a lot of these gigs, the fixer will want you to do it quietly. And if you do, they pay you a hefty bonus. Now this one, when I got the actual details from the fixer, she didn't say anything about doing it quietly, but I have a feeling that when I talk to her at the end of this, she's going to be like, you kind of made a shit show out of that. And then I won't get a bonus. So we'll see. Who the fuck is gibbering? Where the hell did you come from?
No, 知らんよ。
Leveled up. Proposition from Woodman. Oh, we're gonna meet Woodman in a later quest. I killed him too. Every single time we see a character referenced, I'm always like, I killed that guy in my last playthrough and didn't need to. That's another dude I indiscriminately murdered. So rookie Junts. Okay, hold on. I can't read this while there's people fucking yelling wildly. What? It's these fuckers around the corner, isn't it? Where are you guys? What are you fucking assholes even doing? Fortunately, I can't get up there without... Oh my god, with my pathetic little jump. Where the fuck is this fucker? Oh. Oh shit! That ended quickly. That guy just completely got the drop on me. Completely got the drop. I hope I don't have to go all the way back to like the very beginning of this.
出ておいで。ママが探してるよ。
Shit.
今のは痛かっただろ。てめえ。
Oh shit, I just killed him. Alright, this is going badly. This character's way harder to play than my other build. My other character's just like LOL, run in, hit everyone with hammer, and call it a day.
Show yourself.
Here I'm trying to like get hacking XP.
I'm out.
God damn it!
Are we finally done, you fuckers? Now you can hold your hands up like that. I don't think this guy made it. I don't think Matoro Zondi made it. There's either that or there's just a whole lot of maple syrup that got spilled. And now he's afraid to move because he doesn't want to get any on him. Let's go with that. Fuck, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well. That works. Launch content key card. Grab a latte. Now let's read what Woodman had to say. Story checks out, thank you. Woodman works at Clouds. And yet he's another piece of shit. Hey, let's talk about yesterday. The casino, I admit. I lucked out big time. But why make such a scene out of it? I won the scratch, fair and square. Having your goons toss me out the window was a little unnecessary, don't you think? It wasn't very nice, either. And I don't like it when people aren't nice to me. I might just have to be not nice to them in return, or their loved ones. On that note, I found out you have a son from a previous marriage. I even have his still. Address, too. You're a smart guy, you know where this is going. So allow me to make you a proposition. Transfer me what I won, the exact amount, or say goodbye to your boy. Sound fair? Woodman. Shop, new locks from Lynn to all. Due to items being repeatedly stolen, we've had to change the locks in the shop. Keys will only be available on collateral. Maybe that'll fucking teach you something. At first glance, the see-through X3 looks like any other deck of cards. Those with optic implants... Uh-oh. We've got a fucking caravan cheating ring. Those with optic implants combined with our latest Seer X3 software can see the other side of a card. Therefore, a casino-employed player can control the course of the game without arousing any of the other players' suspicions. Casinos that have purchased the see-through X3 have reported an average increase in profits of 34%. No matter how you look at it, it's worth the investment. To read the operating instructions, run the Seer X3 software and enter license code 876-543-4921. Good luck. It seems like as soon as people know that something like this exists, no one's ever going to a casino again, though. I mean, how do you keep that a secret? I could get some cheap stealth XP by dumping some bodies in the dumpster. So stealthy. Is it not giving me the stealth XP for dumping the bodies? Doesn't look like it is. Unless it's on a long delay. I wonder if they patched it so that you don't get stealth XP for dumping bodies after non-stealthily fighting a bunch of dudes. Because that would make sense. It would make sense, but you used to be able to just go as loud as you want and then just hide the bodies and get experience for stealth. Like, hey, look how stealthy I am after I've just fucking detonated a nuke in this area. Oh, another access point. BD 1C 55. BD 1C 55. Got two of them. Some blue pants. There's Jacob Lamb's eye. I I have a feeling the fixer's not going to be thrilled with the way that I did this, though. Got to deposit the implant in the Dropbox.
My life's only just begun.
Nice car. Man, it really sucks not being able to just casually grenade these guys when I come across them, because they've always got a civilian in the middle of them. Civilian. She's alright. Still not immune to fire. There we go. And look, the original civilian is still fine. That shit was surgical. Fucking coal. As surgical as you can be with a shotgun and grenades. Random bunch of little junk to loot around here. Excuse me, can I have these things for free? Thank you. Now that I've saved the marketplace from those evil gangsters who were trying to exploit you and take your products without paying for them, now that I've stopped them from doing that, let me just help myself to some products without paying for them. Hey, oh, I thought that was going to have a bunch of money in it. I was wrong. Calm down. Okay. Some cactus juice. 13. Can I have these $13? Whoever's shop this was? I guess the answer is yes. Alright, now I'll deposit the item and we'll see if the fixer's mad at me. Wait, no. Deposit job item.
Jacob got his eye back, so I'm closing this gig. But V, we both know that wasn't top quality work. Maybe try a little harder next time, okay? Gig closed, and thanks.
See, even though the quest didn't say anything about doing it stealthily, the fact that I made such a mess, she wasn't happy, so I didn't get a bonus. So that's why it's good to do a lot of these stealthily if you can. Unless they're pretty clear. I mean, some fixers want you to do stuff stealthily more than others. Regina tends to. But you kind of have to read between the lines sometimes on the... So... This guy tried to defend his evil crimes to me, but frankly, he didn't have a leg to stand on. You know what this guy's last words were? I finally figured out how to get a leg up in this town. Dumb bones. Oh, I leveled up. Let's grab some more technical ability. Let's see. Innovation's pretty good. Oh, up to 11. Charge tech weapons up more. Yeah, I want that. Quick hacks, just straight up doing more damage or having more duration is good. Guess I'll just take this. Twice. Truly is a dystopia. Bunch of guns I don't care about. Microplated Kabuto. When you want everyone to know you represent strength. Suited for spec ops. Darker speed square sunglasses. Boulay turquoise heat resistance tactical pants. Some price tags lie about quality. This one doesn't. I don't like those very much. Advanced Riemann Boostnet Field Jacket. It'll bring you victory on the field of battle and the field of fashion. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too yellow. Kinda looks like I'm part of a fucking roadside construction crew or something. Polyamide blend suit jacket. No frills, no pockets, no nonsense. Now that's pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't really go with the shirt that I'm wearing. Raincoat Mafia. Yeah, what am I, Curious George? That is a fucking ugly coat. Corpo skirt. There we go. Yes. Looking good. Goes with my nails. Rocking that dress. Gotta stick with my jacket that I crafted. I crafted this jacket, this shirt for myself. Net running suit. I am kind of a net runner. Of course, you can't really see any of the net running suit because it's covered up with the rest of my stuff. But if I take the other stuff off, that's what the net running suit looks like. Pretty cool. There's also a frayed scav combat shirt. No. Well, I'll keep the net running suit on. Alright, let's sell some copperheads. Let's sell these other Sitaras that I don't want. Let's sell these Lexingtons. Let's sell these Unities. Let's sell some beverages. Some Lilu Beans Plantain. Slaughterhouse Prime. I actually like the Advantage. Well, but it doesn't have as good a range. Raincoat Mafia. Yeah. Oh, I'm back up to 14,000 even after buying my new cyber deck. So that's good. The money's starting to come in now. There's probably some clever way I could use crafting already to make... Well, see, but these weapons that I can make right now don't sell for shit. Once you can make the legendary guns, you can make guns that sell for like fucking $5,200 each. And you can get the components pretty easily. You know, eventually. Whereas I don't think anything I can really make right now sells for that much. So crafting probably isn't a good money maker at the moment. I think this other one that's here is the dojo one. The Tiger Claws have a dojo over here. That one could be kind of hard in my current state. Plus that's another, I think that's one where she wants me to be sneaky. See, I kind of took it for granted how easy the stealth is in this game if you're spec'd for it. If you spec into stealth, doing anything super stealthy is super easy. But if you don't spec into stealth at all, again, it's kind of like the fist fighting thing. I feel like in my first playthrough, I kind of stumbled upon a build that did everything well. I'm only level 9.
You want to kill someone, then kill him. But not me.
Wait. Oh. There's new tiger claws at this place. Oh shit, and they're pissed. Alright.
Mercy. You want to kill someone?
Oh! Was not expecting... I thought that guy would get knocked down and he'd just lay there and I'd be like, hey, what's up? And I would just teabag him for a while, but what actually happened was he killed me. I will tell you that this tech and int build for low level on very hard is not very good compared to the other build that I had. Now at high levels it's going to be badass, but I mean higher, you know, when I have better stuff it's going to be badass, but for right now it's a little bit shit. I don't have any reason to fight those guys in there again. Wait, deposit the implant in the drop point. I'm way the fuck back at that. Oh, so this is before I even sold it? Oh my god. What? Wait, did I even loot this whole area yet? Kind of looks like I did.
Jacob got his eye back, so I'm closing this gig. But V, we both know that wasn't top quality work. Maybe try a little harder next time, okay? Gig closed, and thanks.
Damn, getting chewed out by the fixer. Alright, get off my phone. Alright, Copperhead, Copperhead. Satara, Satara, Satara. Maybe I need to try to work the tech sniper rifle more at this level. The thing is, I'm trying to get, the thing is, to raise any skill high, you've got to use it all the goddamn time. And so I'm trying to be hacking these guys as much as I possibly can to get the XP for hacking guys. But when you do that, it pretty much just ends up getting you killed. I'm gonna wear this net running suit. Back up to 14,000. Raise technical ability. And now they're not here. No, get out of here, us cracks.
Slow down.
People absolutely losing their shit. Yeah, here's the dojo.
Hey V, wanna do a good deed and make some eddies while you're at it? Gotta get someone out of the Tiger Claw's grip before they chop him into teeny tiny little pieces. You in? Deeds attached. Don't make me ask twice.
Mark needed. Alright. That is where I'm gonna stop for tonight. Next time we'll rescue the guy from the dojo. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Cyberpunk 2077. We'll see you next time.